Y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is The Final Anomaly, and today I bring you an updated Centur-ion ABC deck. Now, hear me out. It's a 60-card deck, but it's very consistent, very strong, and it always gets to master rank. Shout out to X Traeger. It was thanks to him that we actually started building this deck. He really wanted to push for Centur-ion, and then created this monster of a deck between me and him. And so, shout out to him. Yo, if you're new to the channel, we do a lot of ABC content, Ojama, and Endymion content, so I would really appreciate if you consider subscribing, y'all. Don't forget to like and comment on the video, and follow me out on Twitch. We do play other games aside from Yu-Gi-Oh. We're currently playing Cuphead, and we just beat Little Hope, the Dark Anthology series, yesterday. So I hope to see you guys over there. What we're gonna do, the goal is we're gonna go into a live match, so you see the deck perform in master rank. Very, very strong. Now we do want to go first, but going second, we want to rely on our hand traps. We're hoping to draw into some gas, and then usually a lot of people, we did go first. A lot of people are playing Tempai, so you tend to go first quite a bit anyways, which is super nice. But those are the goals. Obviously, Maxi will hurt this deck. That's the only unfortunate part. But the goal is we'll go over this live match. We'll go on over to maybe a replay or two, depending on if the opponent just surrenders. And then we will go over the combos and talk about the deck list at the end of the video. Now here, Maxi will hurt us, but at least we'll have a Fenrir on the board before anything. So if they have an Ash or Imperm or Veiler, we're hoping they Imperm, Veiler, or Ash the Fenrir. Doesn't look like they have any hand traps, so this duel may not last very long. They're probably just going to surrender, y'all. Even if this gets Ashed here, Dragon Ravine and anything else in our hand is full combo, but I think they're going to surrender. I'm hoping it's Tempai, because they'll let us cook until we snatch the droplet from their hand. So if it's Tempai, we'll be able to take away the droplet from their hand, or yeah, they're board breakers. I did get Dark Rulers No More twice by a Tempai player, which was the weirdest thing. It looks like they've already surrendered. Why don't they just click surrender? Why do they Alt F4 and then have to make me wait? This is it's just a pain, because you know, I just surrender. If I'm done, I surrender like it's GG's. But you have these opponents that will Alt F4 and make you wait because they can't cope. Anyways, we had full combo, y'all. The deck going first is just super strong. We may, you know, because they're just going to be surrendering like this. I think we're just going to go ahead and go over to the replays. No, you know what? Let's take it in for one more match. Maybe we'll lose a coin toss, and I can show you how the deck performs going second. Because if you see that hand was not that good for going second. We had gas. We could play through 3 interruptions. But nowadays in Yu-Gi-Oh, in current Yu-Gi-Oh, oh, we won the coin toss again. Nowadays in current Yu-Gi-Oh, you don't end with 1 or 2 disruptions. You end with like 10. So, all right. Well, we're going first again. Maybe they'll let us cook. We do have the called by 4, and we're opening to the Kashtira stuff, which is crazy. We play a small 5-card Kashtira package, and we're always opening Kashtira, which is, I mean, it's great because they're bait. They're amazing bait. And then people think you're on Kashtira. So they will typically Ash this or Imperm or Veiler it because they think you're trying to get the Theosis. If they don't, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but we do want them to use their hand traps. Let's go. So that Imperm is out the way, y'all. They have 1 less card in hand. Unicorn was going to do nothing but be an extender anyways, and we didn't even need it because of the cards in our hand. Looks like they have more. They might have a Maxi. So it looks like they have more than 1 hand trap, so that could be a little rough. But we do have the called by. If Union Hanger gets Ashed, we're okay. Because we do have a Union monster in hand. But it looks like they may have the Maxi, which luckily we have the called by for. No, it's an Ash. Okay, so them ashing this is totally fine. We have a ABC piece in hand. Now, if we needed to use the called by, we would have used the called by. But we don't need to use the called by. Another reason is because Jet Synchron is in our hand, and Jet Synchron can be an extender. We're going to go ahead and dip in. Let's see what the opponent is playing here. Let's see what they're on. Oh, well, he's negated. Never mind. We're going to go ahead and play the Assault Core. We're going to go ahead and activate the Union Hanger. And we are going to go... Oh, so they have another hand trap. This most likely will be Tempai, y'all. Oh, never mind. Their hand trap was to surrender. Let's go see what the opponent was playing real fast. Looks like they were playing Snake Eyes. Okay, well, that's what you lost. Okay, we're going to try for one more match. Maybe. These are going really quick. I don't think they're going to take up too much time in the video. Maybe I can show you how this deck cooks, or I'll show you how it does going second. Again, we didn't draw into any hand traps, I believe. So going second would have hurt as well. Finally, we lost the coin toss. As long as it's saying Tempai, we're going to go second. So we're going second now, which is fine. I'm hoping to show you the deck perform second, which would be nice. And you'll see it win 3 duels in a row in Master 5 like that. So let's hope we open hand traps. Of course, that's what we want to see. So we got the Maxi. That's probably the strongest hand trap. Let's just hope they don't have the out. They are playing a 42 card deck. Ooh, they got rid of a Maxi, meaning they might have Maxi for their turn. If this Maxi doesn't go through, we still have combo. So we're going to go ahead and Maxi here because we don't want them drawing the Ash with the Imseti. Let's hope they don't have Ash or a Called by here. They do not. So I think we win, y'all. Depending on what they have, right? It's not a 60 card deck, so I'm not worried about like some shenanigans. Okay, so they are going to play, which is nice. And again, we have the cross out for their Maxi, which I'm glad we do. So, okay. Regulus, that is a great card to see. So we're already going to have an early negate. They had double Maxi. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So they must have a third Maxi. No way you pass on non-Maxi, right? Unless they're very confident on what they're going to get on board. Okay, so they're okay. It looks like they're on tier. Called by the Grave is huge for tier. Let's hope they mill buns. Now, Super Heavy Samurai will be dead here if they send a spell card to the grave, which they did, unfortunately. So our Super Heavy Samurai stuff is no longer any good, but we're okay. Oh, wow, they're playing some Abomination. What are they playing? Aluber, I mean? We're not going to activate the Droll and Lockbird. They might try to deck me out, though. What are they? No, we're not going to activate the Droll. Wonder what they're on. I'm hoping to draw into some more. Okay, they are playing some Abomination deck. This is crazy. Here's where the Droll would have came in handy, unfortunately. No, we're not gonna Ghost Ogre that. Okay. Oh wow. What? The Theater. Should I Droll here? No, we're not going to Droll. We're just not going to Droll. We're just going to keep getting cards in our hand. Super Heavy, unfortunately, is no bueno now because they did send 2 spells to the grave. Yeah, I kind of want to... Yeah, I'm going to Ghost Ogre that one. We'll Ghost Ogre that. Okay. I wonder if they played... No, they don't play it. Okay. And they were still able to set 2 on top of everything. Okay. I cannot activate my Kashtira stuff now too, but it's fine. I think we'll be cooking here. I feel pretty good. The hand is not as good as it could have been because they did send field spells. Alright, we're going to activate this in case they have something that they can interrupt this. Okay, they don't. So let's go ahead and grab the Fenrir here. We're going to go ahead and grab Fenrir. Now, they send a machine. They did send a machine. Okay. We're going to go ahead and activate the Therian Regulus here, and we're going to grab the Prodigy. So they sent a machine, so we have a negate for whatever their back row is, at least 1, which is huge for us. I'll go ahead and place this over here. Okay. Yeah, Maxi just wins games, y'all. Maxi just wins games. I'm not going to keep going. 3 duels in rank, going first, going second in Master 5. I think is enough proof, y'all, that the deck can absolutely cook. You know, getting lucky once, getting lucky twice, getting lucky 3 times, yeah. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to try to show you one replay where we're going full combo, and then we'll go over actually, I might just show you a replay that I think is good, or 2 replays that I think are good, and then I'll show you full combo when we go over the actual combo guide. Alrighty, so for this replay, the opponent won the coin toss. They chose for us to go second, though, so, you know, shame for them for playing Tenpai. Obviously, spoiler alert. So we go ahead and go into Primera. Now here, if they had Imperm, the Primera would have actually hurt, y'all. But they didn't, so we went ahead and did this. Now, we used these 2 to go into Ancient Fairy Dragon. They did have the Magma Hunt, which is fine, not a big deal, but Ancient Fairy Dragon is full combo. So now we know if they have an Imperm, we're not scared of it, but they would have already Impermed. We're going to go ahead and grab the Union Hanger. Union Hanger searches Beat Buster. We special summon Beat Buster, then equipped a Union Driver. With Union Driver, bring out the Sea Crush, special summon Sea Crush. Then we're actually going to Hand Rip here. We want to Hand Rip against Tenpai because they have the guaranteed droplets, the guaranteed board breakers, super polys. So we grabbed a Called by the Grave, which wasn't that great. We're going to go ahead and go into Borg Blocker. We're going to special summon the Soul Core. From here, we're going to go ahead and go into Aurora Dawn. Now, we are going to activate a Soul Core because we're going to use this card a little bit later to discard from our hand. So that way we get to keep Ash Blossom and Nemesis Corridor. We're going to go ahead and use the Aurora Dawn, bring out the O-Lion. We're going to go into Axel Synchron. We're going to bring back the token. We're going to send the Jet Synchron here, activate the Jet Synchron to send back the Bee Buster. And we took XL Synchron into a level 4. Normally we make him a level 8, but we were short a level 4 monster, and we were not going to be able to use the Nemesis Corridor. We didn't want to use him yet. What I went ahead and did is I went ahead and did this to bring out ABC Dragon Buster. I went ahead and banished the monster. Then I used ABC as a level 8 and the level 4 for Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon then searches the Synchro Rumble. We go ahead and do this to go into Cupid Pitch. Cupid Pitch then goes into XL Stardust Dragon. XL Stardust Dragon brings out the level 2 tuner. We go ahead and normally we would search Nemesis Corridor, but in this case we don't. Then we go into Barone. What we do is we use Crimson to then bring out Disbatter. Disbatter then brings out the Omega. The Omega then rips another card. End up ripping the Raigeki, which is the board breaker. We go into Rumble, but they surrender at this point because they know it's GG's. Too easy, baby. Too easy. Alrighty, and for this one, we won the coin toss. We chose to go first, and we drew an amazing hand here. We have full combo with Ravine and O-Line. We have full combo with the Hanger. We have the Rumble and the Wake Up Centurion, which we don't like to see these two cards. So these two cards, unfortunately, were doo-doo. We activate the Destrudo. We activate this to go into the Ancient Fairy Dragon. Ancient Fairy Dragon. Then we activate the Union Hanger. Go ahead and special summon the B-Buster. They can imperm, but we haven't given up our normal summon, y'all. So we just normal summon the B-Buster, go ahead and do the Union Driver, send the Union Driver, bring out the Sea Crush Wyvern, Sea Crush Wyvern. Then we go ahead and go into Borg Blocker. We go ahead and search the Aegis Soul Core, Borg Blocker, and Sea Crush. Bring out the Auroradon, special summon the Aegis Soul Core with Sea Crush. Now we have the level 4. Here's where I was telling you we want to make XL Synchron a level 8. We actually changed this up. We brought back a B-Buster. We'll go ahead and do that. I don't know why I did that. That's weird. There has to be a rhyme or reason. Tournament. Oh, okay. I decided. I don't know why I did that, to be honest. I think I messed up is what happened. We're going to go ahead and do the Cupid Pitch. So we're going level 4 ABC as a level 8. I think I messed up is what actually happened there. So that's unfortunate. We're going to go ahead and hand rip here. So we hand rip. We go ahead and bring out the ABC because we need the level 8 and they just surrender. So we actually messed up the combo, but we were going to win anyway. We're going to hand rip another additional 2 times. Alrighty. So for this match, we also won the coin toss. We chose to go first. Now this hand is rough because we have nothing but tuners, and Dragon Ravine, we need a non-tuner to be able to go into Ancient Fairy Dragon, and we're going first, so we need Monk to absolutely go through. So what is the plan here? We go ahead and play the Monk. We go ahead and play the Prodigy. We activate Monk. We're able to search the Piercer. Now we're feeling good. We go ahead and equip Piercer. We're going to go into... The reason we did this because obviously we gave up our normal summon. So we went into Scarecrow. Scarecrow searches the Motorbike. We activate the Motorbike to bring out the Scales. Then we're going to go ahead and activate the Sending Scales, bringing out Scales, bringing out the Piercer, and now we have 2 machine monsters. We're going to go ahead and go Dragon Ravine, sending the Imperm. We're going to go ahead and get the Destrudo, and now we can go into Ancient Fairy Dragon and go full combo. So we were able to adjust the hand. Luckily, they didn't have any interruptions, actually. We could have survived 1 interruption, not 2. So luckily, we were able to produce here. We're going to go into Union Hanger, bring out the B-Buster, and I think here you might actually get to see full combo here against this 007. So you should already know this. Union Driver and a Sea Crush. We're going to go ahead and now we can also pen summon, which we do. We make him a level 4, so we go into our first hand rip. We're going to go ahead and rip from their hand. We bring back the B-Buster, so we have discard fodder a little bit later. We go ahead and send the Red Eyes Darkness Dragon that they have. We go into Borg Blocker. We go ahead and then go into Auroradon. We special summon the tokens and a Soul Core with Sea Crush Wyvern. And so here's where we do level 8, level 4, like I was telling you earlier. We're going to go ahead and bring out the O-Line. We send the Scarecrow. We go into XL Synchron. XL Synchron sends the Rev, going into a level 8. With the level 8 and a Soul Core, we go into Auxilla. We do activate a Soul Core's effect because we're going to need to discard a card for the Centurion field spell, the Stand-Up Centurion. Go ahead and play Stand-Up Centurion. We activate Stand-Up Centurion, send the B-Buster that we got back with a Soul Core. Go ahead and bring out the Trudea and Primera. Primera then brings out the Wake Up. Activate the Wake Up, go into a level 8 so that we get out the Crimson. Crimson then searches Rumble, and then we're also able to bring out the Blazar Dragon at this point. So we go ahead and grab Rumble. We're going to go ahead and activate the Rev. Rev sends Rev, and then we go ahead and go into Cupid Pitch. Cupid Pitch here activates, becomes a level 5. Then we go ahead and bring out this XL Stardust Dragon. We go ahead and search the corridor. We'll bring back the level 2. Now this could be their level 12 or level 10 play. We go ahead and bring out the Disbatter. Disbatter brings back Omega. We go ahead and hand rip a second time. Then we're going to go ahead and activate the Nemesis Corridor, sending the Omega back, bringing out ABC because we're going to be locked into Synchros. Activate the Rumble, bring back the Cupid Pitch, and Nemesis Corridor Omega again for a third hand rip. And then this is pretty much our board, y'all. What this is, keep this in mind. Let me actually activate this So what this hand is, y'all, is we hand rip 3 times. We hand ripped a lot of their good cards. We hand rip 3 times. We have an Omni Negate. We have a Monster Effect Negate. We're going to have a second Omni Negate with Blazer once these 2 activate. And then not just that, but ABC is live here, y'all. When we activate Primera, Primera will search a card from deck to put into our hand, making ABC live. So we have for sure 1 Omni Negate, 1 Banish, 1 Effect Negate. If everything goes well, we have 2 Omni Negates, 1 Effect Negate, 1 Banish for 3 cards. This is really, really good. It might look weak, but it's 3 cards and we have a lot. We're going to let this go through because we can just banish it. So we activate Primera so that we get the card in our hand. That way ABC is live now at this point. We did activate this. In case they have like a Maxi or something, I would negate the Maxi. We're going to activate this. They do activate this. I do negate that because at this point they have 1 card in their hand. I'm not worried. Not even a little bit. We negate that. We go ahead and banish the monster. We go ahead and then go into Crimson. And then whatever they have in their hand, if they stop this like an Imperm or something, like, that doesn't matter. And then we're going to go ahead and do this. And guys, the board is just too good against 3 cards because we hand rip. This deck usually hand rips 2 or 3 times from the opponent's hand. Very good against Tenpai because Tenpai always has the guaranteed droplets. As long as you have the out to their guaranteed Maxi, you're cooking Tenpai. Okay, so here I'm going to show you for the combo, y'all, a line without Super Heavy. A lot of people say Super Heavy carries the deck. No, it does not. It actually limits some of your plays sometimes. But it's super strong, too, don't get me wrong. Here we didn't open into any of our ABC stuff, but we did open the Destrudo, which is huge, or a level 3 tuner, which is also huge, because stand-up is going to give us access to not having to normal summon. So what we'll do is with stand-up Centurion, we want to keep the Rumble, we want to keep the Therian King, we want to keep the Ogre, and so whatever this was, or in this case it's Destrudo, so it's super huge, we're going to send the Destrudo. We're going to go into Trudea. Trudea then is going to activate. We're going to go ahead and then summon. Now here is where you have to make a choice. You do not want to increase this monster's level. Normally Trudea will either get impermed or veilered. Now here's where you have to kind of make your choice to see if you want to risk it. So here you could just normal summon the Ghost Ogre, go into Ancient Fairy Dragon, you're good. Or we want to go into Destrudo and you're good. You have access to your ABC plays. But if they have an Imperm or Veiler, then it stops your plays once you go into Ancient Fairy Dragon, which is no good. Then you're just pretty much going to be forced to go normal summon Ogre, go into like a Barone or something, which would be horrible. So in this case, we want to try and bait the Veiler or the Imperm. Now, if they Imperm or Veiler this, you are set. GG's. You baited the hand trap you needed to bait. Them Imperming or Veiling Trudea is what you want, because then you just go Destrudo, Ancient Fairy Dragon, and you've gotten rid of at least one of the disruptions. Now, if they don't, and you go Primera, you can still save the combo. If you activate the Primera, here's where we encounter another issue. We want to activate this. If they Ash the Primera, then you're in trouble, because that's why you have to make a choice. You're in trouble because you need the Wake Up Centurion. If they Veiler him at this point or whatever, you're also in trouble. Because we absolutely need those cards to go through. So at this point, if that were to happen, we would probably Destrudo, go into Borg Blocker, normal summon the Rabbit. Actually, we couldn't even make a play there. So it becomes a little more tricky with those plays. But in this case, I'm just showing you the combo here. We would then use the Wake Up Centurion. We would actually make this a level 4. So we're going to make it a level 4. Because you want access to Ancient Fairy Dragon. Because Centurion by itself is buns. Centurion by itself is buns. Especially because we don't play the flanks. So here we're going to go ahead and go into the Ancient Fairy Dragon. Essentially, just keep in mind, your goal is Ancient Fairy Dragon, y'all. Your ultimate goal is how can I make Ancient Fairy Dragon get on the board and succeed. So we want to activate the effect. We're going to go ahead and search the Union Hanger. And then Union Hanger opens up full combo. So we're going to go ahead and play the Union Hanger. We'll go ahead and search. We're going to grab the B-Buster. We haven't normal summoned, and we're still not going to normal summon. We're going to go ahead and special summon the B-Buster. This is the ABC stuff, so we're going to go ahead and equip the Union Hanger. Again, this is all without Super Heavy Samurai. So we're going to activate this, bringing out the C, because Centurion gives you access to Ancient Fairy Dragon, which gives you access to ABC. Or, you know, because in this case, if we didn't have Destrudo, we have this. There's just a bunch of different plays depending on what's in your hand. Here, we're going to go ahead and go into the Borg Blocker. So we'll go into Bork Blocker. We can then search the Assault Core, which we will. We're then going to go ahead and do the Auroradon. So we'll do Auroradon. Go ahead and activate the Auroradon. We do have room on the board, so we're going to activate the Sea Crush Wyvern. Now we don't need, in this case, an extra card in hand because we already discarded with the Field Spell. We could if we were going to go into Jet Synchron, which I'm going to make. I'm going to make him a level 4 anyways. Now what I'm going to go ahead and here is we're going to go ahead and activate this, sending the token and the Auroradon. Now I think I can do a triple hand rip here, and I want it. I want the triple hand rip. I just have to give up ABC if I do that. The way that I'm going to accomplish that, I'm only going to be able to accomplish this because I haven't given up my normal summon, but I also have the Regulus that I want to wait on. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is we're actually, because this is only because I haven't given up the normal summon, or I could also use Regulus to accomplish this. You know what? Maybe I show you how to do it with Regulus so that you know how I did that. We're going to go ahead and go into Axel Synchron. So Axel Synchron. I'm going to go ahead and activate this, bringing back the token. Then what we're going to do is we're actually going to activate Axel Synchron, but we're going to send Jet Synchron. We're going to reduce his level. We want to make him a level 4, and the reason is we're going to go into ABC because we're going to waste Trudea. So essentially, Axel Synchron is taking the place of the level 4 Trudea for us. So what we're going to go ahead and do next is we're going to go ahead and activate to go into the Omega. Using the Primera and the Assault Core. So now we get our first hand rip here. We're pivoting here because we want a triple hand rip. We activate the Assault Core because we're going to need to send a card to the grave with Jet, which is completely fine. Then what we're going to go ahead and do is before we hand rip, actually we could just hand rip, it doesn't matter. So we're going to go ahead and hand rip. Let's go ahead and take what's in their hand. You take the first card from their hand. So we're good there. We have a normal summon, so here you could either normal summon the level 4 or go into Regulus for the level 4. But what we're going to do is we're going to activate the Jet Synchron, and we don't need the level 4 because we're going for a level 8. We're going to send the B-Buster that we just brought back for free. Okay. Now here's where you can choose to continue your plays, do what you want to do. First, we're going to go ahead and go into Cupid Pitch. So we'll go into Cupid Pitch. Increase the level. Then we're going to go into Stardust Dragon. And then we're going to bring back the Lion. We're going to be able to search the Nemesis Corridor. Alright, so we bring back the Lion. Search the Nemesis Corridor. And then we're going to go into Disbatter. This will be the second hand rip. Of course, all this is without ABC, remember that. Without Super Heavy, I mean. We're going to go ahead and use the Disbatter to bring back the Omega. We're going to go ahead and hand rip for a second time. So we've hand ripped there. Next, we're going to go into ABC. And if we wanted to keep ABC and maybe get rid of Regulus, we could also use Regulus as the level 8. But in this case, I want to keep Regulus. So if they had a monster on board, let's say they had a Bestial, you could banish the Bestial before getting rid of ABC. Again, the only reason I'm getting rid of ABC is because I want a triple hand rip. And the reason I want a triple hand rip is because if I'm playing up against Tenpai, I want to get rid of that that droplet. So we're going to go ahead and activate. In this case, we've already gone Field Spell, but we still want to search the Field Spell. So you still want to search the Field Spell because you want to end with this on the board. What we're going to go ahead and do next is we're going to go ahead and go... Did we not go Crimson? Oh, we didn't go Crimson. We may not get the triple hand rip. Let's find out. Oh, no, we don't need Crimson because we have the Synchro Rumble. We'll go ahead and activate the Regulus here. We can go ahead and equip... You know what? Just so that ABC is on the board, we'll do ABC. Just so that ABC is getting some action here. We're going to go ahead and activate... Oops, we don't want to summon. I guess we could. We're going to activate the Corridor. Okay, we're going to send back the Omega regardless. No, honestly, instead of the triple hand rip in this case, it's going to be smarter to actually keep Ogre in our hand as an extra disruption. So what we would do at this point is we'd activate the Synchro Rumble, and we could bring back the XL Synchron, which would be the level, it would be a level 5, but we're going to make them into a level 8. So we're going to do the XL Synchron, right? What we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to activate him, and we're going to send the Revolution Synchron. We're going to increase his level. It'd just be smarter to keep Ogre in hand for an extra disruption. So we're going to go ahead and activate these two to go ahead and go into Crimson Dragon. Now normally we would search Rumble, but Rumble was already in our hand. We're going to go ahead and activate to go into the Blazar. That way we have guaranteed Blazar Dragon. And y'all, this is the end board. We obviously want to play the stand-up Centur-ion so that we can do another Synchro. And here what we have is we have an Effect Negate, 2 Omni Negates, we have the Ghost Ogre, and then we're going to have another Omni Negate with the second Blazar. So we're going to have 2 Blazars and Therian, which will be 3 Omni Negates, an Effect Negate with Dispater. We did 2 Hand Rips. We have back row protection with Auxilla. Auxilla has protection with Primera when we get them back. So this is 3 Omni Negates, an Effect Negate, and a Ghost Ogre versus 4 cards. Very strong. And we messed up a little bit there. We could have probably fixed this up to where we would have had a triple hand rip. But anyways, y'all, that's just ABC. Now, if you open Super Heavy Samurai and ABC, you will absolutely end on a triple hand rip, 3 Omnis, an Effect Negate, and more. Here is the deck list, y'all, very quickly. So the hand traps that we're playing is 2 Veiler, 1 Droll, 3 Maxis, 3 Ash Blossoms, 2 Ghost Ogres. We are playing the 1 Imperm, 1 Crossout, 2 Called by the Graves. Really, really good. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 going second hand traps. You will most likely draw 1 or 2 of them, open 1 or 2 of them going second. And then we have a few going first, which is the Called Bys and the Crossout. For Crossout targets, we have several targets except for like Nibiru, and then maybe like the Shifter. But we have several targets for the Crossout, so we have the out to a lot. For the 1-card combos, we have the 3 Motorbikes, the 3 Prodigies, the 1 Piercer. Those are going to be it there for the 1-card combos. We have the 3 stand-up Centur-ions, the 2 Primera, the 2 Trudea. All those are 1-card combos, y'all. So odds are you're going to open a 1-card combo. For the 2-card combos, we have the Union Hangers, the Revolution Synchrons, the Kashira package, the Destrudo, or the Dragon Ravine, Lion. These are all 2-card combos. The Jet Synchron, these are all 2-card combos. So several 2-card combos in the deck. The deck itself is just really great. I absolutely love it. As long as, if you open Called by the Grave and you're scared of the Maxi or having to use it, as long as Wakashki activates, then you're safe to use any spell card after that. So just keep that in mind. So let's say you open Prodigy and Called by the Grave, you play Prodigy, activate Prodigy, then they chain Maxi. Called by the Grave, you're safe because you no longer need to worry about any spell cards. You have full combo even if spell cards are in your grave. So just keep that in mind, y'all. So that is the main deck there. You could pause it, look at it, but that's pretty much it. For the extra deck, y'all, we have the ABC Dragon Buster, the Cupid Pitch, the XL Synchron, the Ancient Fairy Dragon, the Omega, the XL Stardust Dragon, the Baron de Fleur, the Dispater, the 2 Cosmic Blazar Dragons, the 1 Crimson Dragon, the Centur-ion Auxilla, the Scarecrow, the Borg Blocker, and the Aurora Dawn. Now, this deck may take a huge shift once Tenpai is no longer relevant. The reason I like this deck is for the triple hand rip. Again, they are guaranteed certain cards. That's just my theory, and I like to be able to rip them from their hand. Tenpai with 2 or 3 cards are not going to be that strong afterwards because they have to worry about breaking your board. And if you got rid of those cards, they cannot break it, y'all. But that's it for the deck. Let me know if you have any questions. This is the strongest build. I have been maining this deck since the creation of the deck, but we did take out a few cards to add a very small Kashira package. It actually only has 4 Kashira cards, but we tend to draw those cards a lot. The game's a little ridiculous in letting us open those cards. So anyways, y'all, let me know what you think. Comment down below. Any ideas, any ways we can continue to make this deck even stronger. I appreciate you guys viewing. Please, 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 y'all. If you would consider subscribing, don't forget to like the video too. I have a ton of people watch it and just don't like it. If y'all want this channel to grow and y'all want to help this channel out, all I ask is just like the video. Comment down below. It's going to help the algorithm. It's going to spread the channel. And you're going to save this channel from just absolutely dying. Thank y'all so much. Love y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.